Hey, welcome fans to Roadrunner Ranch, or people who just want to see my lovely face on the camera. Actually, I'm not going to be on here very long. Man, that sun is hot and bright. Not complaining. I had a septic system installed, and I'm going to flip the camera around here in just a moment and show you. Well, let me just do it. So, the owner of the company dug the hole, did the lines, and it's an aerobic or anaerobic or some kind of system. It's not a traditional system. And here's the intake, and the discharge is over there, and we'll walk over there in just a moment. But he called me Tuesday and said they were here to fill in the holes and finish the project. So he sent a young man out, and he didn't finish the project. So then yesterday, my brother-in-law and I were out here working, and a young man came, and he supposedly finished the project, and this is what it looks like. That's not done. I mean, not even close. I did tell them to leave the rock piles because I'm going to use this material in another place. So we got this one, and then we got this one over here. But I didn't tell them to leave a mess with gullies and holes and big boulders. So this goes out to the drain field. And this is why I do a lot of work myself, because good help is hard to come by, and it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. And the owner of the company and I have had a number of discussions, and you know, he says every single job he has to come out and fix it. I mean, these are the discharge nozzles. I don't know if you can see them down there. They're purple. But they're almost buried. And then there's another one down here. Well, heck, let's walk on down there. Because if you're watching this, you probably want to hear what I got to say anyways. Or maybe you just like to hear me talk. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's almost buried too. I'm sure, I'm almost positive the owner of the company expects a little more than what he got for the pay that he's giving them. And the pay ranges from somewhere to $17 to $22 an hour. Really? I mean, folks, we had better get it together. And we need to start holding those youngins accountable now. Don't wait until they get out into the workforce. We are seriously in trouble. And this has nothing to do with politics. It's got everything to do with acceptance of mediocrity. Give me a break. It's sad. I called a number of credit card companies this morning. I called the number on the back of the card. It's told me to call. Well, you're talking to the wrong person. I'll transfer you. So they transfer me to another number. And I explained to the lady, and she goes, well, you need to call this number. I said, look, that's the number. Just transfer me to you. Well, sir, I'm not the person that takes care of this. Well, you know what? Then fix it. Here's the problem. You fix it. It's horrible. But it has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with people's willingness to accept mediocrity. Really. And I don't want to call, what are they called? Baby boomers? Oh, I'm one of those. Gen X's, millennials, whatever. That has nothing to do with it. Hold people accountable. Expect perfection. But we willingly pay for crap. Myself included. But they're not getting a check for this until it's done. And if they consider that done, then the review that I'm going to write is not going to be a good review. And I'm not blaming the owner of the company. We have spent a lot of time talking about this mess. He can't find help. I said, well, hire a veteran. He said, well, I hired a young man who's 21. He got out of the Navy not too long ago. And he said he's Actually, the one I'm talking about. I send him out on a job, tell him to dig a hole 84 inches wide by 96 inches long, and I'm just using figures out of my head. And I'll go back and he'll have dug a 3-foot wide trench 20 feet long. What are we going to do? Are we going to continue accepting this? Not me. So, you know, I built my own cabin down there, and I've cleared most of the land. You know, and everybody's like, aren't you kind of old to be doing all this stuff? Yeah, yep, I really am. I should be taking it easy. But I'm not willing to accept their mediocrity. So, that's my rant. Hopefully, the owner comes out today and we can have a talk about this, and I could do it. I could, you know, if he wants to pay me $23 an hour, I don't want to get paid, but if he wants to, tell me, I'll pay you to take care of that, and I'll take care of it, and I'll count my hours. This went much longer than what I thought it would, but you know what? If you watched it, leave a comment. If you disagree with me, tell me. Tell me how screwed up I am. I'm okay with that. I've been told that a lot, usually by the people that I work for. So, anyways, it is a beautiful sunny day in Texas. Oh, and they left the dead trees, and you know, that's okay. I got a tractor. I can take care of all that. Gosh. Well, I need to end this, and I'm going to end it on a high note. God is good. And I know what you just said all the time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on, oh, wait a minute. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next rant. Actually, what I want to see you on is my next positive story. They're out there. I know they are.